Thoughts directly affect your behavior. If you consistently think you can achieve something, you're more likely to take action toward that goal. Conversely, self-limiting thoughts can lead to procrastination, inaction, or avoidance. Cultivating positive thoughts can enhance mental well-being. Practices like gratitude and mindfulness, which focus on directing thoughts toward positivity in the present moment, help reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, promoting emotional resilience. Every thought you have carries energy. This energy can either attract similar energies like the law of attraction or repel them. For instance, by focusing on abundance, you may draw opportunities into your life, whereas focusing on lack could keep you stuck. A growth mindset, a belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed, fosters learning and resilience. It encourages you to see challenges as opportunities for growth, while a fixed mindset might make you avoid risks for fear of failure. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself, shows that repeated thoughts can form new neural pathways. By consistently thinking in empowering ways, you can literally rewire your brain for success, confidence, and emotional well-being. When we think positively or optimistically, our mindset changes the way we interpret events. For example, when faced with a challenge, a person with a positive outlook is more likely to see it as an opportunity for growth, learning, or progress rather than as an insurmountable obstacle. This shift in perception can dramatically alter the course of action that follows. Instead of giving up, they may work harder, seek creative solutions, or persist through difficulties. As a result, their thoughts lead to behaviors that bring about positive results, reinforcing the initial mindset. On the other hand, someone who approaches the same challenge with negative thoughts focusing on fears, doubts, or feelings of inadequacy might become paralyzed by those thoughts, leading them to give up or avoid the situation altogether. Their reality becomes one of missed opportunities and stagnation. The power of thought extends beyond perception and behavior, influencing emotions as well. What we think directly affects how we feel. Repetitive negative thoughts, ruminating over past mistakes, worrying about future events, or dwelling on what's lacking can create a cycle of anxiety, stress, or even depression. Conversely, thoughts centered on gratitude, hope, and joy foster feelings of contentment, peace, and happiness. Over time, our dominant thoughts can shape our emotional state, which becomes a defining part of our reality. Moreover, this idea of thought shaping reality aligns with modern understandings of neuroscience, particularly the concept of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to form new neural connections throughout life. Repeated thoughts, whether positive or negative, strengthen certain neural pathways. In this way, our habitual thought patterns literally change the structure of our brain, making it easier to continue thinking in those patterns. If we train ourselves to think positively, those neural pathways become stronger and positivity becomes more natural to us. Over time, this changes how we respond to life's events and by extension shapes the reality we experience. In essence, thoughts are the architects of our reality. They determine how we perceive challenges and opportunities, influence our emotions and behaviors, and even alter the neural pathways in our brain. Whether we recognize it or not, we are constantly shaping our lives through the power of our thoughts. By consciously directing our thinking toward positive, empowering beliefs, we can create a reality filled with more success, fulfillment, and happiness. The influence of thoughts on behavior is a powerful concept that highlights the deep connection between the mind and actions. Our thoughts are the internal drivers that shape how we respond to situations, make decisions, and interact with the world around us. Every action we take is rooted in an initial thought, whether we are conscious of it or not. By understanding this relationship, we can better control our behaviors and outcomes in life. When you consistently think about something, it becomes ingrained in your mind, and your body often follows suit. For example, if you continually think about achieving a specific goal, like getting fit, your thoughts about health and fitness become a driving force behind your actions. You might start working out more regularly, eating healthier, or making better lifestyle choices. Your behavior changes because your mind is focused on the desired outcome. On the other hand, if your thoughts are dominated by doubts, fears, or limiting beliefs such as the idea that you're not capable of reaching a goal, your behavior reflects that mindset. You might avoid taking action, procrastinate, or give up easily as your thoughts lead you to believe that success is not possible. This connection between thoughts and behavior is evident in how we approach challenges. When faced with difficult situations, the thoughts we entertain play a key role in determining how we respond. A person who has cultivated a mindset of perseverance and resilience will approach a challenge with determination, seeing it as something they can overcome with effort. Their belief in their ability to succeed propels them into action, and they are likely to persist even in the face of setbacks. Their behavior aligns with the thought that success is achievable, no matter how hard the situation may be. In contrast, someone who doubts their abilities or sees failure as inevitable may become passive or disengaged when confronted with the same challenge. Their behavior, whether it's giving up or avoiding the situation, stems from the thought that they are incapable of overcoming obstacles. Thoughts also influence the way we interact with others. If we think positively about someone, we are likely to behave in a friendly, open, and supportive manner. We might listen more attentively, offer help, or engage in more meaningful conversations. Our thoughts about that person create behaviors that foster positive relationships. On the flip side, negative thoughts about someone, whether based on assumptions, past experiences, or biases, can lead to defensive or unkind behaviors. We might avoid them, be less cooperative, or even act in a way that harms the relationship. In this way, our thoughts about people, even before we interact with them, can influence the nature of our relationships and the behaviors we display toward them. The influence of thoughts on behavior is also evident in how we handle risk and opportunities. People who think in terms of possibilities and potential are more likely to take risks and embrace new opportunities. Their thoughts about growth and success encourage behaviors that push them outside their comfort zones, leading to experiences that help them grow personally and professionally. They take on challenges, invest in new ventures, or learn new skills because their thoughts motivate them to act. In contrast, those whose thoughts are dominated by fear of failure, rejection, or embarrassment may avoid risks and shy away from new opportunities. Their behaviors reflect a cautious, risk-averse mindset, limiting their potential for growth and success. They might stay in their comfort zone because their thoughts tell them that stepping out into the unknown is too dangerous or likely to lead to failure. Moreover, thoughts are critical in shaping habits, both positive and negative. Repetitive thoughts lead to repetitive actions, which eventually become ingrained habits. For instance, if someone constantly thinks about their health and well-being, they might develop the habit of exercising regularly, eating nutritious foods, or practicing mindfulness. These thoughts create behaviors that, over time, become automatic, reinforcing a healthy lifestyle. In contrast, negative or self-destructive thoughts can lead to harmful habits. A person who constantly thinks about stress or pressure might turn to unhealthy coping mechanisms, such as overeating, smoking, or procrastination, as a way to escape their negative feelings. Over time, these behaviors become habits which can be difficult to break because they are rooted in long-standing thought patterns. Finally, thoughts not only influence individual behavior, but also impact collective behavior in groups and societies. Groupthink, for example, occurs when people in a group adopt a certain set of thoughts or beliefs, often without critically evaluating them. This collective thought process influences the group's behavior, sometimes leading to poor decisions or actions that individuals might not have taken on their own. On a larger scale, societal norms and behaviors are often shaped by shared thoughts and beliefs, whether about morality, politics, or cultural values. These collective thoughts influence how people behave within their communities and shape the social structures that govern behavior. Thoughts are the primary drivers of behavior. They dictate how we respond to challenges, interact with others, take risks, and develop habits. Whether positive or negative, our thoughts shape the actions we take, which in turn determine the course of our lives. By gaining control over our thoughts and consciously directing them toward positivity, growth, and possibility, we can influence our behaviors in ways that lead to more fulfilling and successful outcomes. Positive thinking plays a crucial role in maintaining and enhancing mental health, offering profound benefits that go beyond just a temporary uplift in mood. It is an approach to life that focuses on cultivating a mindset rooted in optimism, hope, and resilience. This mental attitude, when practiced consistently, can improve emotional well-being, reduce stress, and foster greater overall life satisfaction. Positive thinking also fosters resilience, which is the ability to bounce back from adversity. Life is filled with challenges, disappointments, and hardships, but the way we mentally process these events determines how well we recover from them. A person with a positive mindset tends to approach adversity with a solution-oriented focus. They are less likely to feel defeated by setbacks and more inclined to see difficulties as opportunities for growth. This resilient attitude not only protects mental health, but also builds emotional strength over time. As individuals overcome challenges with a positive outlook, they develop greater confidence in their ability to handle future difficulties. This creates a positive feedback loop where past successes reinforce an optimistic view of the future, further enhancing their mental health and ability to cope with life's ups and downs. Practices that encourage positive thinking, such as mindfulness, gratitude, and affirmations, have been shown to directly benefit mental health. Mindfulness, for instance, involves being fully present in the moment and accepting it without judgment. This practice encourages individuals to observe their thoughts without getting caught up in negative or anxious thinking. By fostering a non-judgmental awareness of thoughts, mindfulness helps individuals break the habit of dwelling on negative experiences or worrying about the future, which are common triggers for anxiety and depression. Instead, mindfulness promotes a positive focus on the present moment, reducing stress and enhancing mental clarity. In addition to helping manage stress, anxiety, and depression, positive thinking also promotes better physical health, which is closely linked to mental well-being. People with a positive mindset are more likely to engage in healthy behaviors such as regular exercise, proper nutrition, and sufficient sleep, all of which are essential for maintaining good mental health. Positive thinkers are also more likely to seek out social support when needed, which plays a vital role in mental health. Strong social connections provide emotional comfort, reduce feelings of loneliness, and offer a support system during times of difficulty. Positive thinking encourages individuals to nurture these relationships, leading to greater feelings of connectedness and emotional security. Finally, positive thinking enhances overall life satisfaction by encouraging a focus on potential and possibility. When individuals approach life with a positive attitude, they are more likely to pursue their goals, take risks, and engage in activities that bring them joy and fulfillment. This sense of purpose and direction contributes to greater mental health by providing meaning and motivation in life. A positive mindset creates a sense of empowerment, where individuals feel capable of shaping their future and achieving their dreams. This empowerment fuels happiness and reduces the likelihood of feeling stuck, unmotivated, or dissatisfied with life. In conclusion, positive thinking is a powerful tool for improving mental health. It helps individuals manage stress, build resilience, combat anxiety and depression, and foster a greater sense of overall well-being. Through practices like mindfulness, gratitude, and affirmations, positive thinking can be cultivated and reinforced, leading to lasting benefits for both mental and emotional health. By consciously directing thoughts toward optimism and hope, individuals can create a healthier, more fulfilling, and emotionally balanced life. The idea that thoughts are energy is a concept that has gained significant attention in recent years, blending elements of psychology, philosophy, and even quantum physics to suggest that the nature of our thoughts extends beyond the mind. Thoughts, in this view, are not just abstract mental processes. They carry an energetic vibration that influences not only the individual, but also the environment and reality around them. This concept has profound implications for how we understand the power of the mind and its role in shaping our lives. The energy of thoughts can also be seen in the way they influence our interactions with others. When we think positively about someone, we tend to treat them with kindness, respect, and compassion, creating a positive energy exchange between ourselves and that person. This energy can be felt by the other person, often leading to more harmonious and supportive relationships. In contrast, when we harbor negative thoughts about someone, such as anger, jealousy, or resentment, we emit an energy that the other person can sense, even if we don't explicitly express those feelings. This negative energy can create tension or conflict in the relationship, showing how the energy of our thoughts can subtly shape our interactions and connections with others. The idea that thoughts are energy emphasizes the importance of cultivating positive, loving thoughts toward others as a way of promoting peace and harmony in our relationships and communities. Beyond personal interactions, the energy of thoughts is believed to have a broader impact on the collective consciousness. Since all energy is interconnected, the thoughts we hold as individuals contribute to the larger energetic field of humanity. When many people focus their thoughts on positive intentions, such as love, peace, or healing, it is believed that this collective energy can bring about positive changes on a global scale. This concept is often seen in practices like group meditation, prayer, or intention setting, where people come together to focus their thoughts on a common goal. The combined energy of these thoughts is believed to amplify their impact, creating a powerful force for change. This idea underscores the potential of collective positive thinking to bring about global shifts in consciousness, promoting a more peaceful and compassionate world. On a more personal level, understanding that thoughts are energy encourages individuals to take responsibility for their mental habits. Just as we take care of our physical health by eating well and exercising, we must also tend to our mental health by cultivating thoughts that generate positive energy. This can be achieved through practices like mindfulness, which helps us become aware of our thoughts and choose more positive, uplifting ones, or through techniques like visualization, where we intentionally focus on the outcomes we desire. By consciously directing our thoughts toward higher vibrational energies, such as love, joy, and abundance, we can shift our personal energy field and align ourselves with experiences that reflect these qualities. In contrast, a growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, learning, and persistence. People with a growth mindset embrace challenges because they see them as opportunities to learn and improve. They understand that failure is not a reflection of their inherent worth, but rather a part of the learning process. When faced with obstacles, they are more likely to persist and find creative solutions rather than give up. This mindset fosters resilience, curiosity, and a strong sense of motivation, all of which are critical components of success. Individuals with a growth mindset believe that their potential is not fixed and that they can continually improve their skills, knowledge, and abilities over time. The difference between these two mindsets is not just theoretical, it has practical implications for how we approach life and achieve success. In a professional setting, for example, someone with a fixed mindset may believe that they are either good at a particular job or not, and they may avoid taking on tasks that they perceive as too difficult. This limits their opportunities for advancement because they are unwilling to step outside of their comfort zone and develop new skills. On the other hand, an individual with a growth mindset may take on challenging projects, seek feedback, and invest time in learning new skills, all of which enhance their career prospects. Their belief in their ability to grow and improve propels them forward, leading to greater success over time. Mindset also plays a crucial role in how we handle setbacks and failures. Everyone encounters challenges and obstacles on the path to success, but how we respond to these setbacks is largely determined by our mindset. A person with a fixed mindset may interpret failure as a sign that they are not capable or talented enough, leading to feelings of defeat and a reluctance to try again. They may internalize the failure, believing that it defines their worth and abilities, which can result in giving up or avoiding similar challenges in the future. In contrast, a person with a growth mindset sees failure as a valuable learning experience. They understand that failure is an inevitable part of the journey to success, and that each setback provides valuable lessons that can be used to improve and try again. This perspective allows them to bounce back from failure with greater resilience and determination, ultimately increasing their chances of success. Another key aspect of mindset is how it affects our motivation and persistence. Success often requires sustained effort over a long period, and the ability to stay motivated and persistent in the face of challenges is crucial. A fixed mindset can lead to a lack of motivation because individuals may feel that their efforts won't make a difference if they don't have the necessary talent or intelligence. They may give up easily or avoid putting in the hard work needed to achieve their goals because they believe that success is out of their control. Conversely, a growth mindset fosters intrinsic motivation because individuals believe that their efforts directly contribute to their improvement and success. They are more likely to set ambitious goals, work hard to achieve them, and persist through difficulties because they understand that success is the result of effort, not just innate ability. Mindset also influences how we perceive and seize opportunities. People with a fixed mindset may be more risk-averse because they fear failure and want to protect their self-image. They may avoid taking on new opportunities that challenge their current abilities, leading them to miss out on chances for growth and advancement. In contrast, individuals with a growth mindset are more open to taking risks because they are not afraid of failure. They see new opportunities as a chance to learn and expand their capabilities, even if there is a possibility of making mistakes. This willingness to take calculated risks often leads to greater success because they are constantly seeking out ways to improve and push their boundaries. Furthermore, mindset affects how we interact with others and seek support on the road to success. A fixed mindset can lead to a fear of asking for help because individuals may see it as a sign of weakness or incompetence. They may also be less likely to collaborate with others because they want to prove their abilities on their own. This isolation can limit their success as they miss out on the valuable insights and support that come from working with others. In contrast, people with a growth mindset understand the importance of learning from others and seeking feedback. They are more likely to collaborate, ask for advice, and build strong relationships with mentors and peers, all of which contribute to their success. For instance, positive thoughts, such as those focused on gratitude, love, or optimism, tend to strengthen neural networks associated with happiness and well-being. When we repeatedly focus on positive aspects of our lives or consciously reframe negative experiences in a more constructive light, we reinforce neural circuits to support a positive mindset. Over time, this mental practice rewires the brain to be more attuned to positivity, making it easier to maintain a hopeful and resilient outlook. This is why practices like gratitude journaling, positive affirmations, and visualization can have profound long-term effects on emotional health. By consciously choosing to focus on positive thoughts, we essentially train the brain to default to positivity. Conversely, negative or destructive thoughts can also rewire the brain, but in a way that perpetuates fear, anxiety, or sadness. When we frequently dwell on negative thoughts, such as worrying about the future, ruminating on past mistakes, or imagining worst-case scenarios, we strengthen neural pathways associated with stress and fear. The brain becomes wired to detect and focus on threats or challenges, even when they are not present. This kind of negative thinking can lead to a cycle where negative thoughts create negative emotions, which then reinforce further negative thinking. Over time, this can contribute to mental health issues such as anxiety disorders, depression, or chronic stress. However, because of the brain's plasticity, we are not trapped by these negative thought patterns. The same mechanisms that allow negative thoughts to wire the brain for stress and anxiety can be harnessed to rewire the brain for positivity, resilience, and well-being. This process requires conscious effort and practice, but it is entirely possible to change habitual thought patterns by intentionally shifting focus and cultivating new ways of thinking. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, a widely used psychological treatment, is based on this principle. It teaches individuals to identify and challenge negative thought patterns and replace them with more balanced, constructive thoughts. Over time, this practice helps to rewire the brain, reducing the power of negative thinking and reinforcing healthier, more adaptive mental habits. The ability of thoughts to rewire the brain also has profound implications for learning and skill development. When we learn something new, such as a language, a musical instrument, or a complex skill, our brain is forming new neural connections to store that information and facilitate the ability to perform the skill. With repeated practice, these connections become stronger, allowing the brain to perform the task more efficiently. This process is not limited to early childhood or adolescence, as was once thought. Adults can continue to learn new skills and form new neural connections throughout life, proving that the brain remains malleable and adaptable. The more we think about, practice, and focus on a particular skill, the more the brain becomes wired to support that ability, regardless of age. The concept that thoughts can rewire the brain also ties into the placebo effect, which highlights the power of belief in shaping physical and psychological outcomes. When a person believes that they are receiving effective treatment, their brain may actually begin to produce the chemicals or physiological changes associated with healing, even if the treatment is inert. This is a striking example of how thoughts and beliefs can directly influence the brain's biology. Similarly, positive expectations and beliefs about one's abilities can enhance performance, motivation, and learning, while negative beliefs can create barriers to success. This underscores the importance of maintaining a positive and growth-oriented mindset as our thoughts about ourselves and our potential can become self-fulfilling prophecies. One of the most exciting aspects of neuroplasticity is that it provides a hopeful framework for personal growth and recovery from trauma. Individuals who have experienced trauma often develop thought patterns that reinforce fear, hypervigilance, or a sense of helplessness. These thought patterns can become deeply ingrained in the brain's neural networks, contributing to conditions like post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. However, therapies such as trauma-focused CBT or eye movement desensitization and reprocessing EMDR aim to help individuals process and reframe traumatic thoughts, allowing the brain to rewire itself in a way that reduces the emotional charge of the trauma and fosters healing. This ability to reshape the brain's response to past experiences highlights the profound power of thought in not only managing but overcoming life's most difficult challenges. The idea that thoughts can rewire the brain emphasizes the profound connection between our mental processes and the physical structure of our brains. Through neuroplasticity, the brain continuously adapts in response to the thoughts we entertain, the beliefs we hold, and the focus we maintain. Whether we are seeking to improve our emotional well-being, develop new skills, recover from trauma, or achieve greater personal success, the power of our thoughts plays a critical role in shaping our brain and, by extension, our lives. By consciously cultivating positive, empowering, and growth-oriented thoughts, we can harness this incredible ability to rewire our brains for success, happiness, and resilience.